The ability to achieve and maintain strong, lasting erections is a complex process that involves the brain, hormones, nerves, muscles, and, perhaps most importantly, blood flow. At the heart of this process lies a molecule that most people have heard little about, but that plays a crucial role in male sexual performance. This molecule is nitric oxide. Unlike quick fix pills that temporarily override symptoms, increasing nitric oxide addresses the root of the issue. Better nitric oxide production means stronger blood flow, improved cardiovascular health, and enhanced erectile performance, all without relying on synthetic solutions. Nitric oxide is a gas produced naturally by the body. Its primary role is to act as a vasodilator, which means it relaxes the inner muscles of the blood vessels, causing them to widen. This improved vascular function supports not only erections, but also brain function, athletic performance, recovery, and heart health. This widening allows for better blood flow throughout the body, including to the penis. However, lifestyle and dietary changes can dramatically improve this molecule's availability and activity in the body. Beet juice is especially popular among athletes and men looking to improve endurance and sexual performance. Just 1 glass of beetroot juice daily has been shown to improve blood pressure, stamina, and erection quality. These dietary nitrates are converted into nitric oxide through the nitrate, making these a staple in your daily diet, supports overall vascular health, and keeps blood flow strong. Research shows that L-citrulline supplementation may be even more effective than direct L-arginine in boosting nitric oxide levels, especially for improving blood flow and erection strength. The best sources of natural nitrates include leafy greens like spinach, arugula, kale, and beets, in particular, are one of the most potent nitric oxide boosters due to their high nitrate concentration. When you exercise, your heart rate increases, blood flow rises, and your blood vessels adapt by producing more nitric oxide. This process improves endothelial function and vascular health, which directly impacts the quality of erection. The body converts the amino acid L-arginine into nitric oxide with the help of nitric oxide synthase enzymes. When nitric oxide is exposed to oxidative stress, it degrades quickly and becomes less effective. Vitamin C helps regenerate nitric oxide and increases its bioavailability, while vitamin E protects blood vessel walls and supports endothelial function. To prevent this, it is important to consume antioxidant-rich foods that shield nitric oxide and enhance its stability in the bloodstream. When UV rays hit the skin, they trigger a chemical reaction that releases nitric oxide from stores in the dermis into the bloodstream. Combine it with walking or stretching for even greater effects. This process not only improves mood and energy, but also lowers blood pressure and enhances blood circulation. Resistance training and high-intensity interval training also have positive effects on circulation and hormone regulation. Pomegranate juice, in particular, has been shown to enhance nitric oxide production and improve erectile response by reducing oxidative damage in blood vessels. Movement encourages blood vessels to stay flexible and responsive, making it easier for the body to direct blood to the penis during arousal. Certain lifestyle habits can damage this delicate layer and significantly reduce nitric oxide output. Dehydration reduces blood volume and limits the body's ability to deliver oxygen and nutrients. Herbal teas, like green tea, hibiscus, ginger, and beetroot infusions also support nitric oxide production and hydration at the same time. This leads to poor circulation and decreased nitric oxide activity. Consistency is more important than intensity. Find a routine that fits your lifestyle and stick to it. Poor or inadequate sleep reduces testosterone, increases oxidative stress, and impairs endothelial function, all of which hinder nitric oxide production. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, minimizing screen time before bed, and keeping your sleeping environment cool and dark can improve rest and recovery. These include: there's also another pathway where the body converts dietary nitrates found in specific vegetables into nitric oxide via bacteria in the mouth and gut. Since dietary nitrates are converted into nitric oxide by bacteria in the mouth, using antibacterial mouthwash excessively can destroy these helpful microbes. Avoiding harsh mouthwashes and allowing your body to maintain a healthy oral microbiome can improve nitric oxide conversion. Practices such as meditation, breath work, yoga, and deep relaxation can reverse this process and support better blood flow. Quitting smoking is one of the fastest ways to recover vascular health and restore erectile strength. Without enough nitric oxide, even the strongest libido cannot result in a firm erection. This is not about temporary result. It is about rebuilding your foundation, restoring your body's ability to function as it was meant to. But when the body produces adequate amounts of this powerful compound, blood vessels relax, circulation improves, and the penis responds with strength, fullness, and while occasional consumption may have mild effects, chronic or heavy drinking impairs liver function, disrupts hormone levels, and contributes to vascular inflammation. Without enough nitric oxide, the blood vessels remain narrow or constricted, limiting the amount of blood that can reach the erectile tissue. Every choice you make today can influence your performance tomorrow. With knowledge, consistency, and intention, you can take control of your body, boost nitric oxide, and reclaim your full potential. It is found in many protein-rich foods and also available as a supplement. Still, many men experience improvements in energy, circulation, and sexual performance when using nitric oxide boosting supplements as part of a broader wellness routine. Foods high in L-arginine include turkey, chicken, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, soybeans, lentils, and chickpeas. The result is weak, inconsistent, or short-lived erection. However, this process can be inefficient in some people due to enzyme limitations or health conditions. For that reason, another amino acid L-citrulline. Understanding how to naturally boost nitric oxide in the body is one of the most powerful things a man can do for his sexual health. Many factors affect nitric oxide levels, including age, diet, physical activity, and exposure to toxins or stress. Fortunately, the body responds quickly to positive changes. With the right approach, nitric oxide production can be increased naturally, safely, and effectively. Let's explore the science of nitric oxide, the factors that influence its production, and the natural strategies to raise its levels and support stronger, longer-lasting. Nitric oxide is produced by the endothelium, the inner lining of the blood vessels, through a process involving enzymes and amino acids. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels relax and expand, improves blood circulation, and enhances oxygen and nutrient delivery. The decline in nitric oxide production is one of the key reasons many men experience erectile issues as they age. One of the most effective ways to increase nitric oxide levels is by eating foods rich in natural nitrates. Consuming these vegetables regularly, whether raw in salads, steamed, juiced, or blended into smoothies, can significantly increase nitric oxide in the bloodstream. Other vegetables rich in nitrates include celery, lettuce, radishes, and chard. L-arginine is an amino acid that serves as the raw material for nitric oxide production. Once ingested, L-arginine is converted into nitric oxide by the enzyme nitric oxide. L-citrulline, found in watermelon and supplements, is converted into L-arginine inside the body and then into nitric oxide. Combining L-citrulline-rich foods like watermelon with L-arginine sources may provide a synergistic effect, enhancing nitric oxide availability and sustaining erections longer. Physical activity is a powerful stimulant for nitric oxide production. Aerobic exercises such as walking, running, swimming, or cycling increase nitric oxide naturally and consistently. Even short, daily sessions of movement are enough to support nitric oxide levels. Antioxidants help protect nitric oxide from being broken down by free radicals. Foods high in antioxidants include berries, pomegranates, dark chocolate, green tea, citrus fruits, grapes, and colorful vegetables like carrots and bell peppers. Vitamin C and vitamin E are powerful antioxidants that support nitric oxide production. Adding a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables to your meals is one of the simplest ways to preserve and amplify nitric oxide in your system. Sunlight exposure stimulates the production of nitric oxide in the skin. Spending at least 15 to 20 minutes outdoors daily, especially in the morning sun, can provide this benefit. Additionally, sunlight helps regulate the circadian rhythm and supports melatonin and testosterone production, more factors linked to better sexual performance and libido. The body's ability to produce nitric oxide depends heavily on the health of the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels. Smoking, for example, introduces toxins that stiffen arteries, damage the endothelium, and impair nitric oxide synthesis. Excessive alcohol also has a negative impact on nitric oxide production. Managing stress is equally important. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which reduces nitric oxide synthesis and narrows blood vessels. Hydration plays a surprisingly important role in nitric oxide production. Aim to drink clean water consistently throughout the day. Another way to enhance nitric oxide is through proper oral hygiene. Sleep is another critical factor. During deep sleep, the body undergoes repair, hormone regulation, and cellular regeneration. Getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night supports not just nitric oxide synthesis, but overall sexual vitality. Several natural supplements have been shown to enhance nitric oxide production. L-arginine and L-citrulline, which provide the raw material for nitric oxide. Beetroot extract, rich in nitrates. Pycnogenol, an antioxidant from pine bark, shown to work synergistically with coenzyme Q10, which improves endothelial function. Magnesium and potassium, essential for vascular tone and muscle function. Before taking supplements, it's advisable to speak with a healthcare provider, especially if you are taking medication or have underlying conditions. Nitric oxide is more than just a molecule. It is the key to blood flow, stamina, and sexual vitality. By focusing on nutrition, movement, stress management, sunlight exposure, and strategic supplementation, you can naturally increase nitric oxide levels and transform your sexual health from the inside out. Stronger and longer-lasting erections are not just a possibility, they are a reflection of internal balance, circulation, and well-being.